Welcome back to Glacial Awakening and a whole new episode, and we're about to break out into the world, or at least I have, but you're about to see what's out there. So I've been I've just got my inventory full of stuff, and well, let's discuss that in a little while. Let's see if any of that will go in here. Some of it will, some of it won't. And let's just get rid of that. So around where we left last episode, I dug upwards and we broke out of the obsidian layer. Above that is water, and lots of water and heading all directions, just a few deep however. So going through that and putting some cobblestone down, we got to the point right here. Here's the cobblestone and there's water behind it. You can just see it all the way through there. And apart from over there appears to be some maybe liquid water there going on. Okay, so above that you then have lots of cobble. Now the next quest asks you to make or grab clay. Now clay, as you might imagine, is fairly rare. It does say it spawns underground, and you can have a look in JEI. It says clay. Clay is available at Y level 55, 1%. So it's a very low chance. So you might want to think, well, head outside, look for a river. That's going to be a problem. Outside, the air is frozen in all directions. There is a nice house over there. It's empty. I did have a look around, but otherwise, and this is just my journey map home beacon, there are some other structures, but that's definitely a modded structure. I think that is going to be astral sorcery. There are some animals around that we can hunt, and a few bits and pieces. So a few plants to actually grab, stuff like this. Amaranth, it's again astral sorcery. There we go. We get some glowstone from it, so that's one way of getting glowstone. Although I may want to find some way of spreading that if we're going to use it more in depth. There's a few animals over there. We don't really have much food going, so we're a bit stuck at the moment. And there is a couple of ways around that. I'll show you that in a second. So first of all, we need to get a solution for clay, because clay is the quest. Right. Whoops. Ooh, I like that. Forgot about that. Okay, right here, clay one way or another. You need 16 clay. You can see I've got 4, but I used some of that trying to make a bucket because that bucket wore out that I originally made. And to find out that, yeah, I'll just throw this in a furnace, which I've got plenty of cobblestone for. That is not cobblestone. That is runestone, and I don't have any mechanism for making it yet. I need some oak saplings and some other bits and pieces, so I can't get the furnace going to warm ourselves up, which would have been nice. Anyway, so to get clay, you can mix bone meal with something else. What does it say? Mixing bone meal and crushed limestone together. Now, limestone is just looks like regular stone, just slightly greenish tinge. A lot less green than this, very, very pale green. So if you get some of that, some limestone rock, and you get some bone meal, the bone meal you get from fossil ore, you can combine the two in water. Now, there is a bit of a proviso with that. Is it crushed limestone? I think it is crushed limestone. You got to do something with that. Crushed limestone. Yeah, we've got to put it on... just on the anvil. Okay, so that's fine. And hit it with what? A hammer? Yep, I need another hammer, don't I? Let's just get a crude hammer. Whatever one is available to us. Crude hammer, just stone rocks of any kind, and a stick, and plant fibers. Yeah, I've got some of those around. Sticks, plant fibers. Plant fibers, sticks, one hammer. Okay, so on there you go, and let's just get, I don't know, maybe 8 of these done. I want to automate this already. This is too much effort for poor me. How many have I got now? I've got 9. That'll do. So 9 of that. We only want 8. And bone meal. Problem, and you may notice why I've dug down again, I threw them into my water. And this is what happens. You throw in bone meal, a crushed limestone, and your water disappears. Yeah, so if you want water, you probably want to just basically lay another cobblestone down, break water, and then put a couple of these in, And I guess this is one way of creating a stable floor, but yeah, would be nice to know about that in advance, but it works. So I'm just going to create a few more. I've got 6 clay, I need 16, so give me a few minutes. So I've got all the clay I actually need, and I went and grabbed this wooden bucket. You'll see at the very bottom of the screen the durability goes down continually while you use it, so you can't even leave water in there and come back, which is why I wanted the clay bucket at least. We don't appear to see iron up there. I did do a bit of mining around, only got copper, but I don't have a furnace, so I can't actually use that. Anyway, we have the clay quest done, and we get some more apples, which is our sort of food source until we get something better going. And then there is an icy treat. It's another way of getting food, and that's getting fleshy snow nuggets, which sound not really the most delicious thing in the world, but hey, we just need 3 snowballs and a rotten flesh. So that is straightforward. Rotten flesh obviously you get from stuff outside, so once you have some of that and 3 snowballs, we should be able to craft them into some sort of food. There we go, get 3 of that. We would actually need 6 of it for the quest, I think, but because I've only got 1 zombie flesh, I'll come back to that later. Anything else that's worthwhile looking at right now? No, we're going to be going straight onto the strainer. So back to strainers as you would normally expect. Thankfully, this is going to need clay, which is probably why I was making clay. Survivor strainer is string. Where are we getting the string from in this mod pack? Hopefully somewhere easy. No, I would like somewhere nice to get string. Oh, we're going to get straight from the strainer once we have a few. How are we actually going to get a few? Well, we can get it from spiders. I'd rather not go and hunt spiders. Is that the only way? That may well be the only way. Fine. Unless it says here. Having trouble getting string? Try getting animal hide strap instead. Penguins, bears, and deer will all drop leather. Animal hide strap. Animal hide. So a piece of leather and some flint of some kind, or blue flint it seems, which is blue dye, which we can already make. That's fine. And get some animal hide straps, which can be used to make wool, or maybe we can just use them instead of the string. So that may well be worthwhile. For that, I need to go outside, which means I probably want some kind of sword. I only have a couple of pieces of armor. We also do get, and one thing that's worthwhile is looking at these bone shards. The way I got the bone meal, up there is some fossil ore. It is fairly common, unlike clay, which I didn't see absolutely any of. So the fossil ore will drop both bone shards, which is nice, but also bone meal. So you'll be able to use that to make the clay. Unlike the clay itself, which doesn't seem to appear. So bone shards can be used for all sorts of things, including a bone sword. So let's just make a bone sword for now. We shall just hunt with sharp, pointy bits of things that were inside the things we're hunting. So yeah, that's fine. We've got a bone sword now. That does not very much damage. In fact, it's not much better than that. Is there a way to get a bone hammer? Let's just see. What else do we have? Bone shovel. That's 1 damage. No, 1.2. Why is bone hoe 2 damage? Unless that's 2 sharpness. No, it's 2 attack speed, 1 attack damage. So 2 DPS. What about what about the sword? Oh no, it's 5 attack damage. I've got it the wrong way around. Yeah, that's just attack speed. No, it's fine. Bone sword is perfectly okay. And we shall go a little bit of hunting, I think. Off camera, of course. And it's dark. So I did sort of think I'd show you one little bit, which helps us get that other quest. There appears to be a mod which causes dismemberment. There's one arm. Well, okay. Okay. Yeah, so that happens whenever you shoot something and then go away. Go away. Free snowballs. Lots of free snowballs and free dirt. That's how I choose to view it. Fine. I'll go jump back off camera now and go and hunt some creatures as soon as it turns light. And with some hunting done, do be aware that bears out there are a little bit tougher than the deer. So you may want to choose deer if you're actually going to go out there. In any case, we're able to get that blue flint that it was talking about. And we want animal hide straps, which is from pieces of leather. We need a butcher axe, which is 4 more pieces of flint. But flint is relatively straightforward now that we have a cobble. And we have cobble and a rock crusher, or at least a manual rock crusher for now. And that will get us 4 pieces of flint, I think. We get 3 gravel per flint, so that is the equivalent of 4. There we go. That should be enough. 12. 4 pieces of flint and 1 stick. Should give us a butcher axe, which we can then use butcher some of leather. Where's my leather? I think I put it in here. Leather. There we go. Where's that butcher axe? There it is. So leather. So we get 4 for each of these. Let's just do 8 for the moment. 8 pieces of leather. And that hopefully will make the survivalist trainer, because I can get 8 string. I can use animal hide straps. Animal hide straps is just one of these. Oh, I'm going to mix 4. I need 2 pieces of blue flint, so I need another 2 pieces of gravel. Shouldn't take very long. There you go. A little bit more. And I'm going to need a piece of the blue. I'll just get one of these. 2 flint. Blue. And then we want the pieces of leather. That gets us... Oh, I need made too much. That's okay. Well, this gets used up pretty quickly anyway. And is it just a stick in the middle? Where do I put the sticks? We're in my inventory. Yep. There's a net, and then from the nets, we just need sticks. So there's a survivalist strainer, and the base is going to be just clay and sticks. So does this have the... I wonder if this has the integration between the quest book and JEI. Can I click through? Oh, I'm already in JEI. That's fine. Yeah, strainer base. So strainer, at least it will be later. I need some clay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strainer base. There's the quest done. And we get a food book, Spice of Life. And let's just dump that for now. You can go back in there. And we get Fertilized Soil, which is next. You get some bone meal back from it. Fertilized Soil needs some dirt, needs some bone shards, and some clay. And it's the block of clay. That's going to need 4 pieces. Whoops, that's 3. Need 4 into a block, hopefully. Yep. And then what was the rest of it? It was fertile soil. I should have everything I need there. I've just put the dirt away, but we got enough for that. Fertile soil. Increases the speed at which saplings grow over it. May turn dirt around it into grass. That's kind of useful. We'll take the bone meal. And then growing trees. How do I make the first oak sapling if I don't have one? We need mutation paste. Mutation paste? Bonsai. Oh, bonsai pots are in the pack. That's so nice. Love those things. If you've seen my breakout pack, you'll know why. Mutation paste. How do we make mutation paste blocks? That's made from stone dust blocks, some bone shards, and we need a couple more fertile soil. Coincidentally, or not enough, we probably need enough clay to make 2 more fertile soil, and we had exactly that. So that's fine, and I have enough. I should have enough dirt once I put some of this away. 8 dirt. And I need that clay block, so you can get turned into 2 clay blocks. Okay, so that's 3 fertile soil. And then we just need a stone dust block, and that is stone dust, which is hopefully something that is... Oh, that's got from our survivalist strain, or at least the solid version. Does it come from the regular version as well? Dense? Maybe not. Okay, we'd have the bone shards already, so it's just the stone dust blocks. Can I make them from regular or martlet? Okay, I presume that's just a different kind of hammer. So that comes from sand, and sand presumably can go through a martlet as well. Yeah, so it's just basically an alternate version of a hammer. And that is something we can already do. So, martlet. And I'll make probably 2. I suspect I'm going to need those. And then we should just be able to break this down. So let's just try this a little bit. Yep, it's going to go into gravel. So that's the equivalent of our stone rock grinder. Having said that, it's pretty identical, except for this one is terrible as far as... yeah. Well, durability is better on the martlet. And this is terrible in terms of attack speed, but we're not going to be using it to attack anything, so that's fine. Let's put some of this stuff away for now, if I can. I'm going to need to make, clearly going to need to make more double chests. Bear with me while I make some more of those. And here we go. That mark actually turns out to be pretty fast at doing this. We have 1 mutation paste block. Oh no, do we need 2 of them? Oh, we probably need 2. Oh no, we just need the paste itself. That's fine. And that is going to be broken up from the block, so presumably we get, yeah, we get 9 paste. That's good. And then we just need some of this stuff. Yep. Let's grab you and let's just make, well, I should just make 1. So there we go with oak saplings, growing trees, and that gets us a source of wood, which unlocks this next thing where we get to be able to craft a bed and some other bits and pieces. So small storage crates, as you might imagine, they need wood, so we need to grow some of those. Can we actually use this to make other kinds of wood, I wonder? Let's just see. Yeah, you can mutate them, and birch happens to be a pretty good one. It grows straight up and doesn't have any of the different variations of the oak, so it might be worthwhile me just mutating one of these into, in fact, maybe do 2, and no, just 1. You get double actually from each of these, so I'll keep 1 oak, because we probably want 1 oak for the drawers, but if in the meantime we've had to grow some trees, then we're probably going to do best with birch. So I may have to grow those outside. I don't exactly have enough vertical room in here, although I suppose I could create a cave for that, but it's pretty solid all the way around. So I think from here, everything else is going to need me to craft stuff. Yes, I'm going to need wood for all of it. Create the Tetra workbench. Right click on vanilla crafting table with a log mallet. This new workbench can be used to upgrade and repair your tools. Cool. How about this one? Book of the Well just needs a stone pressure plate, which I can't really get yet because I can't cook stone up. Is there any other way of getting it? A sapling? Any kind of sapling? Some leather and some paper. What have we got as far as paper is concerned? Can we dry out anything? Do we have any way of getting that? That's sugarcane, pile of wood chips. We may have to go through that kind of route. We can dry pulp, but yeah, again, how do we get this? That's a stone sawmill or sugarcane, which I can get from mutating mushrooms, but or cactus or chorus or a lot of things it seems. Yeah, carrots, but I don't have those yet. Fine, I'm going to go and get some trees. Okay, so we're outside, and apparently, according to this quest, Book of the Well, to get inside you need 2 wooden pressure plates, 1 on each hand, then say a heartfelt prayer to the gods containing the words, "Poor, please send book gods." And quickly after that, while looking directly up, splash the pressure plates together with right click. "Poor, please send book gods." Okay, I thought I'd done this, so "Poor, please send book gods." It says it needs to be 30 characters or more, so that is I need help, please, oh please. All right, let's give that a go and press that, and then look straight up, and we get a Book of the Well. That's the craziest quest. Anyway, this is Book of the Well. The objective of this mod is you need to build the machines you need and hopefully have fun doing it to give purpose to your home space. Everything as simple as possible, like complex GUIs or numbers. Okay, so that can go away for now. And we've got that quest, which gives us some basic drawers and a stone cutting knife. Okay, for us to get going. And to craft a bed, unfortunately, we're going to need wool, and that needs more animal hide or string. So I started out here, and before where it was open, I've just built this retainer wall just so that we don't have any sort of mobs coming in on us. It's not built completely yet. As you can see, I've run out of permafrost, but I've got plenty of those blocks downstairs, so we'll be able to build a small base out here and then extend outwards. There is a really nice hut right over there, as I said before. I probably want to move over there eventually, but for now this will do. So I've got some wood and we should be ready to get going with the next quest. Do we have any mobs coming over this way? Hopefully not. Okay, so let's get on with the next quest. Small storage crates. That is needing chests. And chests, well, yeah, there is a slight problem with that. This fertile soil is great, by the way. Really, really good for making any kind of tree. So if we just put that down, for instance, let's just convert this wood over into birchwood planks and convert those. And you can see how fast it just grew that tree. So you don't even need bone meal. I did bring some bone meal with me, but it's really not proving like it needs it, at least for the start of the pack. So let's get that done. There we go. And we've got fast leaf decay, so not really a problem with that either. So what do we need in addition to that? So we want crate, don't we? Crate, small storage crate. We need wood casings, and that is stuff we can get. Then we just need, well, birch planks, 2 more of. Ooh, that sounded like something was close. Let's just get some more birch planks while I look for that. Whoa, yep, that does sound like something. Ah, you. Come on, come down. Oh, I want to say come down here. I didn't mean that. Quickly. Oh. Oh, wow. That's not going to be good. Oh, no. I'm going to die. Oh. Oh, well. I guess I get a key to my corpse. And there's a mob up there. Yeah. Back in a minute. Okay, with that unpleasantness behind me, I went and got a few more bits and pieces. Just going to get this little bit area tidied up. So we have a Tetra crafting table here. I want to create another one, another regular crafting table, because it's very, very useful. So let's just get that down as well. You can go there. To get this Tetra crafting table, you make one of these log mallets, which is just made of logs and a couple of sticks. Right click one of these and it turns into one of these. And if you then look in the user interface, nothing appears to, pops up until you actually put in something like a stone axe, and then you start to see other things. For example, we can upgrade our various axes. So we can choose a head material, and can we choose that? Does that just repair things? Didn't appear. Well, looks like, yeah, repair with cobblestone, craft. And is that just repaired it? It has repaired it, so that's fine. So I guess we can use that for repairs. And of course, we can get plenty of, now that the grass is growing out here from that fertile soil, get plenty of wood rather easily. There we go. And of course, it only grows straight up. So that's an advantage of birch. Okay, so what else do we need to get done? Down here, it's going to head us towards stone combustion heater. I think I want that before the bed, although the bed's very tempting. Although it is daytime, it's probably worth me doing some hunting with it being daytime. Back in a second. And with a small bit of delicate remodeling by a nearby creeper, one, I have more space, and two, well, I decided to enclose the whole thing. I was fed up with being blown up constantly, so I started to put in some floor, but everything is contained now, apart from this one gap, and I thought we'd put our tree out here and have that growing. So let me just grab a birch sapling, and we'll have that outside. It's snowing out here, so if you don't put torches down, it will replenish the snow that's everywhere. And I thought we'd put down our first strainer base. So we'll just pop that down there. And that's going to work with, there we go, survivalist strainer. Survivalist strainer, among other things, should start getting us, let's just go for uses. Should start getting us dirt, which we need, some stone dust, which is useful as well, bone shards, flint shards, etc. And that, so that actually is the, now that's the dense version. We want the light version. It's different. Yeah, it gets a stone and clay, which is very, very useful. Both of those, as well as, of course, sticks and cave roots, no problem at all. But 120 different things that we actually get out of here. So you see it's already starting to work. And we will be making more of those, definitely, because they are going to be used for stone, which is one of the next quests. The stone combustion heater is a multi-block structure, but it's, instead of being like 3x3x3, it's just sort of a 6 block surrounding like a central chamber. And it basically lets us create, well, we can look here for the instructions. But yeah, you basically need a stone combustion heater as the bottom block, and that's going to need some stone. And this whole thing can have stuff heated inside of it, basically. It doesn't tell us what for. Presumably it's an early furnace rather than with our furnace block. So you can see we've got create blaze powder and a stone kiln after that. So stone kiln presumably will get stone other than this method. So yeah, I'm going to need to wait for a little while now for this to actually try and generate us some stone. In the meantime, I'm going to keep constructing stuff. And as it's getting towards the nighttime here, then we're going to need some other bits and pieces. But we definitely can't do the hopping bonsai quest just yet. So I'm just going to tidy things up. One note, though, the strainer you got for the quest was the dense kind. We actually need the slightly less dense kind. So that means we need some animal hide straps, and they are straightforward to actually make it to the less dense kind. And then you just need sticks. Now, can we just get planks to become sticks now, rather than having to go through the whole workaround? Let's give that a go, unless they are more advanced. Whoops. Nope, we can just go straight to sticks, so I don't need to throw torches away anymore. I'm much happier about that, as you can might imagine. And there we go. So the Thermalist strainer, the small version, or the loose version, whatever you want to call it, that's got 67 uses left. I'm not too concerned about these resources, although bone shards and flint shards are useful, stone dust, etc. I'm more used... want what this is going to generate, which is stone. Here we go, nice and tidy now. I need to get rid of all the rest of the snow, but otherwise we're fine. And then outside, as you can see, we've got a little yard, which I'll complete once I have enough cobblestone. But other than that, it's nice and neat. So let's get on with the rest of the quests for today. And that is the stone combustion heater. So we need the stone casing first of all. So I'm going to need to be able to create stone gears. And is there a simple version of you? There is. Looks like some cobblestone and sticks. And it would be the time where I don't have any cobblestone. So let's just generate some. There we go. Just been using it for the floor. And let's get that done. So, ooh, why are we still getting snow in here? Oh, odd. Right, so that's presumably, and then 4 wooden sticks, and of course I get it exactly the opposite way around. There we go, 1 stone gear, and then from the stone gear we can just get the rest of the combustion. So combustion, it's not called combustion. What's it called? Stone casing. Okay, so. Can't click through, unfortunately, but that's fine. Or at least it will take us to JEI, but not necessarily while we're in here. So that's fine. We've got the stone casing. We need the rest as well. Survivalist strainer. We were already using that. And then the stone combustion heater needs a stone heat, so that needs some gunpowder. Is there any way for us to get gunpowder other than hunting creepers, I wonder? Freezer. Some crushed flint. And that, with a hammer, gets us that. So if we just grab our freezer, or our freezers, and I just need to put them somewhere. So let's just put them here for now. And then we just want to get some flint from gravel. Do I have any spare? I usually have some flint shards because they came from the other survivalist strainer. So that should be okay. And then we just need a hammer. Any kind of hammer, maybe this stone martlet will do. Let's give it a go. So on here. Yep, looks like that will do just fine. So that's 6 and presumably 9, so 12. And how many did I need for this? Combustion chamber. I needed 16 and I've got 12. Okay. 15, 18. Put you in here. And there we go, gunpowder. Good. And then the rest is just, was it just stone? Yep. And then stone again. Combustion heater. We're also going to need another piece of cobblestone, because you need a piece of, well, basically a lever to turn this thing on. So let's just make one of those up. Okay, and then it gives instructions for the rest. So, place down the stone casing, right-click it with the stone combustion heater to insert it into the casing. So on all 4 sides of the empty space above the combustion heater, with stone or cobblestone. Place a block on top of the empty space to act as a lid or seal. And of course, we're going to have to keep removing that, presumably. Place a button or lever on the combustion heater to activate it, and then when items are present in the chamber. Okay, so let's just use maybe granite. We're getting to, well, I've got some of that there. It'll be quite nice, I think. And let's get this down. So I thought we'd put it over here in this corner for now. Oh, we don't want to put it one further down because we need to put a lever on it. So I'm going to have to put it there. And then we right click it with a stone combustion heater. Okay, invalid multi-block. Yes, it won't be very shortly. And let's get this going. I'm just going to fill this up and let's hope that this actually works the way I expect it to. So 3 of those left. And then there's going to need to be one at the front. Oh, I'm going to be out of granite. Have I got more in here? No, it's used them all up. Fine. Let's get those back for now. And this one will do as well. Okay, so 1, 2, and then that should be enough to put one there. And then what we're going to use is a lid, and the cobblestone seems to be the easiest thing there. And a lever on the front, so we need to put some torches down somewhere else. There we go. So you are valid, it looks like. Yeah, valid multi-block. Good, it's formed. And then new user interface, 80% speed, 100% efficiency. Do we need something burnable, presumably? So you should give me a leather cap, which I can put on. And we need to create blaze powder, so that's presumably the use for this thing. So is there a combustion heater? Combustion, sky resources. So if we get some more gunpowder, we can convert that into blaze powder with some heat units. All right, I'm going to get some more, some of these flint shards broken up. Join me in a second. So to use the combustion chamber, we just need to go over here, and unfortunately, you need to unmake the block. I may have to try with trapdoors and see if that's actually counting. But in the meantime, we just need to drop whatever we want in there to get converted. And we basically fill it with sticks to get some heat units. Okay. There we go, it's maxed. And we now should have blaze powder from gunpowder. And that's the blaze powder quest, which is the next one in the sequence, which gets us an efficiency meter and takes us on to the stone kiln. That needs a few other things. So heavy ingots, it looks like a stone kiln needs some masonry bricks, which is some stone brick slabs, it looks like, on an anvil. It'd be nice to be able to make those automatically, but we can't make them yet. So yeah, stone brick slabs are of course stone bricks, and we're already getting stone from the current and the strainers over here. So yeah, that is pretty much it for today's episode, I think. We've got the combustion chamber going, which gets us some blaze powder. Might be useful. We'll have to see what that's used for in the upcoming quests. We've got a base that is now above ground, or close enough to above ground. Yeah, I want that block back, but yeah, let's get that back. And of course, we're going to extend this outwards so that I have an area for farming. But for now, that's pretty good. We've got a nice little base, and I don't need to go all the way down those stairs again. They're down through the water and through the obsidian, and we're pretty much safe now. Good. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We'll see you next time for some more Glacial Awakening. In the meantime, thanks a lot for watching.